Oh, here we go.
Let's go and get some blackberries.
Make blackberry jam.
Yep. No, a couple of hot spots. So let's see if they're about.
Let's jam about.
Let's jam about. That's my jam.
That's my jam.
Sun's going down now, isn't it?
Yes.
Losing some of the light, but we're just in time, I think.
It was raining, wasn't it?
Yeah.
The other day. Not the other day. Today.
Yeah, it's been raining all day today. There you go. Some up there. Blackberries. So, alright.
They're a bit high up.
A little bit high up, but
You can get those.
yeah, you can grab these. It's like that one there, for example. That's a good one. Alright, God item. Doing alright so far?
It's a blackberry.
There's loads of like little clusters and stuff, like this one here. This one's okay.
This is Dan's alley.
It's God's shopping aisle.
It is, isn't
That's
it?
what it is.
We Adam and Eve or something.
No.
Eating the fruit of the tree.
I don't know.
Oh, what am I chatting?
These are good. We'll move on.
What?
Oh no, hang on. That's a good little clump there.
Hey.
I can't reach it. There you go. Get in there. Okay, so on this side of the street here, there's also another one, and there's some really good looking ones on here. Some really great looking ones. Look at that cluster there, look.
That's a big cluster.
Yeah.
Here's Danny picking the berries off the tree. Doesn't it feel wrong?
Well, it does and it don't.
Or rebellious?
Not really. Because all of this stuff, it dies within a month.
Oh, don't. That's sad.
You don't want these ones though. You don't. Although there's some really lovely, juicy ones there, you actually don't want those ones because the dogs piss all over that. So yeah, your turn to grab one.
No.
Okay, that one's really high up. Take this one.
I don't like insects, so this is testing me.
They don't really tend to have insects on them. That's it. There you go. Straight in the mouth. Alright, let's carry on. Slowly building up, but actually quite quickly. Doesn't actually take that long to fill a tray up. Another hot spot.
You know where all the hot spots are?
I do.
You're like a map for berries.
Yeah. Still got some daylight left.
We do, and I nearly dropped all the blackberries because I tripped.
That would have been a disaster.
Don't trust me with this again.
It's your one job. You've got
I
one job
know.
to do. But yeah, you can see it's really going down now, the sun. We're on limited time.
We can do this.
My hands are red.
It's all the blood,
all the
sweat,
all the blackberry jam blood.
and tears.
So yeah, we're on a bit of a time limit, but that's looking pretty good.
How many do you reckon now?
I reckon a few more. This is God's little shopping aisle down here for all your natural foliage in nature. There's some stuff though that I really have no idea about, like for example these. I don't know what these are. They look like blueberries, don't they? I've got no idea what they are. It's lovely down here though, isn't it?
It is nice in the without all the insects.
Yeah, it's kind of like just a nice sort of alleyway between sort of two schools and that, and there's like farmland on the side as well. It's just really nice and peaceful.
To think these leaves will become brown.
Well, apparently the trees already are.
Are they?
Yeah, because we're going into autumn now.
Oh, that's amazing.
But blackberries typically are ready by August.
Shit in my luck. Sorry.
Right.
It's a bug.
It's a bug. You can hear the birds in there sometimes. There's some on there, but they're like really tiny. So peaceful. You can hear like the wind going through the trees. Oh my god, we're nearly done. We're nearly done now.
I shut the lid.
Yeah, the bugs were starting to enjoy the smell of it all. Oh, well, here we go. See, these ones, these are all gone. That's eventually what they look like once they've had it. But that is a really good bunch up there. That's like just from this little bit here. But as you can see, like, look how far up that goes. I can't reach those ones, I'm not Michael Jordan.
Are you Michael Jordan?
Okay, a little stalk on that one. Let's get rid of that. Okay, we're nearly done. The king blackberry tree.
I saw this the other day.
Yeah, it is like a tree, isn't it? I mean, they're blackberry bushes, aren't they? But look,
It's God's foliage.
it just keeps going. It keeps on going. And they grow these horrible fucking people-killing thorns to try and stop predators like birds and stuff from eating their goods. What's that? Something on that. Get rid of that one. Okay. That's what we ended up with.
Hold on. Keep it still.
Showing you. There's loads in there.
There is loads.
Yeah, it's actually quite heavy. But the one downside is that.
This is where the blood stained fingers are.
And the insects love it, so we're going back to the car now, aren't we?
Yes.
And we picked up, what was it, a Too Good To Go Greg's bag.
Yes, he did.
Which we're going to show you what we got.
It felt heavy.
It's a decent bag. It was $2.99, wasn't it, for
$2.99.
$2.99 for a Too Good To Go bag.
And we're always eating at Greg's because...
So we'll do an unveiling in the car. That's what you want to look out for. These little guys. When you wash them, it kills them all off and it washes them out of the berries anyway. But the moment the berries are disturbed, sometimes there's one of these in there, and that's why you've got to, yeah. There you go. Now it's gone.
They're disgusting, aren't they?
They're grubs. All right, we are back to the car. We've got our blackberries. We ended up with quite a lot in the end. There is like the odd extra grub in there. You can't avoid that, unfortunately. Every single person who's ever eaten one of these off of the vine has probably eaten one of those without realising, because they're in most of them. You can't really avoid that. Especially towards the end of the year. There's been more room for stuff to land on them and stuff. But we're going to wash these. I'll show you guys what we're going to do with these later on. The whole process they go through and how they become jam. Going to clean them up and everything and boil them. Yeah, so anyway, we've got a Too Good To Go bag down here.
We haven't peeked either.
We've not seen what's in here yet, no. So
What's that?
that is a all butter croissant. Croissant. A 4-pack of sausage rolls, which is pretty good, I think.
Yeah.
And we've got a baguette in here as well. There's a baguette, which is a roast chicken and bacon club baguette.
Oh, that's nice.
So a croissant or croissant, 4 sausage rolls, baguette, and a jammy heart biscuit, all for $2.99.
Not bad, but not as the best one we've had.
We have had a better one than that before, haven't we? Okay, we better get these blackberries back. Blackberries. Sounds like some sort of skin condition, doesn't it?
It does, a bad skin condition.
He's got blackberries.
He's got blackberries.
They're back. His blackberries are back.
Shady's back.
Yeah. All right, let's go.
Let's go.
Okay, and we are back. Now, all we're going to basically do is just wash these blackberries. So let's chuck these all in a colander. There we go. Okay. Basically what this is going to do is wash off any sort of like insect that's on it, any, well, you know, anything that you don't really want on it at all. It's the first step, so let's just give these a good rinse. Okay, so they're nice and cleaned. A lot of stuff came off of them, like bits of like berry and foliage and stuff like that, but they're pretty much all good. If you do get any ones with like little red bits on it, that's okay as well. You can actually eat those technically, but the redder they are, the more tart and sour they are. So yeah, you try and stick to the black ones, preferably just for that reason. I have had a chance to wash my hands now, which is good. But yeah, these are all cleaned. I'm going to go through one more step with these now. I'm actually going to put these in a bowl, and I'm going to submerge these in some water. I'm not too worried about them getting sort of like too wet, you know, because you need like some water for boiling them anyway. So if they're wet, it doesn't really matter. And one thing I am going to do is I'm going to add a little bit of apple cider vinegar to this as well. Some raw unfiltered apple cider vinegar with the mother. Basically what that means is it's got the pulp of the apple in it. Very healthy for you as well. Really good for weight loss if anyone's interested in losing some weight. Just a little splash of that in there. And if there was anything like alive after that washing process, this will kill them. They don't like it. They can't handle the the high acidic environment. But it doesn't matter, because after we're done with this, I'm going to leave this to soak for like 10 minutes. It will drown anything as well if there is one little thing that managed to survive. They're going to go in a blender, and then they're going to be heated to like a boiling temperature and strained with a sieve. So it's going to go through like a whole process, and then we can put this in a jar, and we'll be pretty much done. Okay, one of the jam jars that we got from QD, and I'm going to sterilize this with boiling water, pretty much. Some people put them in the oven. You don't always really need to do that. Just make sure that they're nice and boiled and clean from any kind of bacteria or anything like that, and do the same with the lids. Just give them a rinse and just, yeah, empty those out, and you're good. Okay, just going to wash these blackberries again now. Get rid of all of that apple cider vinegar and water. They actually smell really good as well, like really nice, rich and fruity. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add this to this bowl. Again, I've washed this bowl out, it's all clean and ready to go. And we're going to weigh up and see how many grams of blackberries I've actually got. Okay, right, here we go. Wow, okay. Actually did pretty well. 384 grams. So yeah, going to need about 384 grams of sugar. Usually it's 1-to-1 ratio. Basically it just preserves the blackberry jam. If you had like red bits or red blackberries, they're obviously more sour, they're going to have less sugar in. So some people do put pectin in the blackberry jam, but because you've got natural pectin in the sugar within the blackberries, you don't really need it. So yeah, it's about 382. I'm going to say about 380. Yeah, and I've got my sugar. So yeah, I mean, jam sugar is obviously ideal, but any sugar will do. All right, so I guess we're going to give these a blend now. And then I'm going to strain it into a saucepan to get rid of the seeds, because I don't really want seeded jam. If you want seeded jam, then yeah, obviously skip this step. They're so watery, this isn't really going to take too much, hopefully. All right, here we go. I'm going to get this sugar weighed up ahead of time, actually. I hope I got enough. It's pretty ridiculous how much sugar you actually use, to be fair. But if you use 1-to-1 ratio, it actually thickens it up naturally, because otherwise if you use less, yeah, it's quite watery. I'm just about running out. Just about. That'll do. That's perfect. There we are. Look at that. So good. Right, let's strain that. I'm going to add some water just as like the water base for it, so that it doesn't burn and stick to the bottom. There we go. Lovely jam mixture there with no seeds. There's all the seeds. There's loads. So I'm probably actually going to add less sugar to this now, because I wasn't really compensating for the fact that these seeds are going to actually also add to the weight. So yeah, I won't use all of it, I don't think. All right, let's begin. All right, Let's start to simmer the jam. One thing you can do to test if your jam is ready, obviously this isn't anywhere near ready yet, we've not even begun actually, but once it's like been simmering for a while and you think that it's done, you know, maybe like 10-15 minutes later, you can do what's called a wrinkle test, and that's if you put some of this jam on like a wooden spoon or a plate and you just push it with your finger, and if it kind of wrinkles up, then it's basically ready to set. So yeah, we'll check back on this in a minute once it's started to heat up. Okay, right, this is really starting to simmer now. Okay, so now I'm going to start to add in our sugar. Probably not going to use it all, probably going to leave it there actually. Yeah, okay. Right, let's stir this in. Look at that. Amazing really the process that you actually go through with jam. I mean, it went from being, you know, a little blackberry on a vine with like a little insect on it, and like everything's now cleaned and boiled and pretty much sterilized and all good to become nice, healthy, fruity jam. Look at this. How much volume that's actually gained. Okay, it's been boiling for about 10 minutes now, sort of simmering away. I'm just going to take some of this and I'm just going to put some of that on this plate over here. And yeah, we'll just leave that for a second. And then basically what we want to do is we want to kind of give this like a little nudge and just see if it creases up. Looks like the front cover of a horror film or something. This looks like blood. I did just try a little bit of this and it's actually really, really nice. Tastes really good. I think we actually might be quite good, to be fair. You can kind of see that getting like a bit of like a nice sort of thick kind of push there. You see that crinkle effect? Yeah. It's good. Really nice. Yeah, that's delicious. Okay, so you are equally, just like myself, a test subject for the jam. I've just tried some. I really enjoyed it. I want you to give it a shot.
Put my finger in.
Yeah, it's done. It's all done. It's lovely. That's it. Now try that. Try it.
It's so foreign, isn't it?
It is a little bit. It feels like it, but it's not.
Actually, that's really nice.
It's good, isn't it? And there's no seeds in it. I took them all out.
You took them all out?
Yeah, all the seeds are gone. It's done. Yeah.
That's really nice. You made it quite sweet.
High five. Sweet. Okay, that's my jam. Right, let's put these in some jars. Right, okay. Let's transfer this into one of our jars. All right. Ooh. Does seem quite thin. Not gonna lie. But once this sets, yeah, that'll be fine. It really makes me nervous when you're putting something really hot in a jar like this. Oh, I was going for another 5 minutes there, just in case, but I didn't need it. But they are jam jars, so they should be designed to handle heat. But I don't know, it always makes me nervous that they're going to just shatter or something. So I'm actually thinking I won't have enough for 2 jars though. Thinking about it, I don't have much of that left. Yeah, it looks like it might be a 1 jar wonder today. And you saw how many blackberries we had. We had like half a tub. I mean, the original plan was to fill up an entire tub. So I know now that if I want 2 jars of jam, we need a whole tub. But we was only out there for about 15 minutes and we got so much. So yeah, all right, let's fill this jar up and let this set. Just emptied that into the jam jar and it was exactly the amount we needed.
Really? Really? How did you work that out?
I didn't.
You counted every berry.
No, seriously, I did not. But I was just saying to him that this is actually perfect. And this is piping hot. So I'm really happy that I just bit the bullet and filled this up to the top with boiling hot jam, because that shows that they are actually really heat proof. I was worried it was going to shatter or something. It really made me worried. But
Well,
yeah,
at least they're not going to shatter.
they shouldn't do. That's really good. I'm going to let this cool for a bit before I put the lid on. But the jam is pretty much done. Pretty much done.
That's good.
A whole jar of jam. You tried it. You thought that it was really good. I think that it's really nice as well.
I think maybe less sugar next time.
Will you say that? I actually did put less sugar in that.
Really?
Yeah, I put less sugar in it because when I blended it all up, and I decanted it into the saucepan through the sieve, there were so many seeds.
Oh, yeah.
And I thought, oh, the seeds weigh, don't they? So I'm like, what do? I'd already weighed out the sugar and everything. But no, it's all good.
I had a jelly baby before the jam. Maybe that's why.
Maybe.
Because there's loads of sugar and jelly babies.
Possibly, yeah. But I'm really happy with the way that came out. I think that's come out beautifully. But it's amazing how many blackberries go into one jar.
There is, actually.
So, yeah. I think that's a wrap, don't you?
It's a wrap.
Yeah. All right, so hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I know it was a bit of a random one today, but that is our life. Sometimes it's random.
It is random.
So, yeah, we're going to leave it there, and we hope to see you guys in the next video. See ya.
See you later, guys.